May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and today we want to highlight some help that's out there for influencers. Revive Health Therapy is a new mental health program for digital creators. And joining us live is one of the co-founders of this program. Here's Amy Kelly. Amy, thanks for being with us this afternoon.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
I wanted to hear a little bit about the struggles that creators experience, a little bit different than what consumers experience.
Absolutely. So what we saw is that there's a real need for low-fee discounted therapy. And a lot of it is because creators specifically are online all the time. And when you think of creators, it's not just in LA, people with 1 million followers. What I really saw actually with my own 10-year-old son, we don't do social media here, is he came home one day and he said, I want to be a YouTube star. And I thought, this is crazy. We don't have social media. They're being really targeted as kids to want to go into this profession at a young age. So 57% of teens in America today are aspiring to be creators or influencers who then develop a huge likelihood, 78% chance of experiencing mental health issues and burnout. So we've created this system that doesn't have really an exit strategy or any infrastructure around our mental health needs, but develops a huge amount of health issues. And Revive Health Therapy is closing that gap by providing sliding scale and discounted therapy for creators, those who spend a lot of time online, those who are impacted online. I mean, that's all of us, let's be real. And we are able to provide anybody with or without insurance discounted therapy at about 1/3 of the price that you'd get anywhere else.
So this goes beyond just saying to an influencer or creator, don't read the comments, because, that can really get under your skin, despite how thick of a skin you have, despite if that is your profession. So this is a way that a creator and an influencer can talk directly with a licensed therapist and get some help about how to sort of manage the feelings they're having about burnout, anxiety, depression, try to help push them through.
Yes, what we see is that the only really solve for folks who have a hard time understanding the difference between bridging capital or bonding capital. Bridging is telling a lot of people a story all at once. Bonding is one-on-one that you do with a close friend or a family member, is to give someone, a person, a real therapist, to give feedback and responses, to get people to understand the difference between online and offline relationships, and to really get them more centered and connected with themselves, community, and nature. And that's the goal, that's the aim. We want people to, be responsible in social media use and to understand the difference of where social media relationships lie versus other sorts of in real life relationships and what nurtures us.
And lastly here, where can people find Revive Health Therapy?
You can go to revivehealththerapy.com. You can also go to creatorcare.co. It's a really easy process to go get connected directly to a therapist, and you'll be connected to a real person for real help. And I'm excited to see the community there. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. It's interesting to talk to you about this. We haven't really had any sort of programs like this before. This is one of the co-founders, Amy Kelly. Thanks for being here this afternoon.
Thanks so much for having me. Take care.